Last week on Wednesday, there was a terrible traffic snarl-up along Mombasa Road, only to come and realize that this is what had happened thanks to a dashcam footage. As you can clearly see, road rage can be such a terrible mess. The fight between this concrete mixing truck driver and the SUV small car driver ended up in this, and several people could have just lost their lives. That is what happens, unfortunately, on our Kenyan roads. Which reminds me, just about 3 weeks ago, there was this accident along Mombasa Road. He was cruising home in the evening off from Nyayo Stadium onto the Mombasa Road highway heading towards Cabanas. And somebody decides to pop in from Kapiti Drive, which is on the extreme left, with an intention of taking the U-turn towards South Sea. How do you do that on such a busy road? And when this person who had the accident called the police, he came, talked, and made a decision. So everything assumed was very clear that we knew who was wrong, as you can see, until when this policeman showed up. Can you imagine what he said? With all this clarity on the road and the person making the wrong turn, the policeman decided that the young man driving the Nissan March was the one clearly on the wrong, that he hit the fielder which was clearly on its lane. And the question was, where was the fielder driver heading? But the policeman said his authority is final and there is nothing we are going to say, ordering all of us to get the cars off the road. Despite the clear marking, this person was on almost 3 lanes. And so for all eyewitnesses, that was a very clear case, but not so for this traffic cop. But the policeman decided he was the one on the right and he was hit. He ordered all of us to get off the space, the scene of accident, and drive to the nearest police station to go do the abstracts. So if you look at what happened on this road, that's clear. This concrete mixer could have caused a crash to multiple other cars. Why? Because of road rage. Shock on us. When the other 3 involved cars came, that guy of the fielder did not arrive until almost 25 minutes later. And the policeman kept on saying, he is lost, he is confused, he will just come. Why would trucks be driving on speeding lanes? Yet they cannot pick up speeds. But every single day, if you look at what's happening here, there is a battle between small speeding cars, trucks, matatus, trailers, everybody using every lane and driving at whatever speed that they think doable. The big question is, what is the role of our traffic police or indeed our road control systems? Enter Southern Bypass, which should be an extremely almost express way. Same case. People are driving on the wrong lane, and this is where we have a problem. Doesn't the highway code say keep left unless overtaking? But look, we have to overtake on the left, not on the right. Why? Because trucks, lorries, and all this type of heavy commercial vehicles are taking every lane possible. And so, how do you drive in such kind of a scenario? That is the Kenyan road for you. And our traffic police people are not helping any much. Look at how this car overtakes right here. The car had to speed off the road to be able to get ahead of where they thought they wanted to go. And these are possible scenarios all over the place. So people who are speeding actually speed on the left because the inner lane is occupied by trucks carrying sand, carrying concrete, carrying all manner of materials, overtaking each other so dangerously that you cannot drive well. And then we end up having accidents, and after this is done, we are still at the mercy of traffic policemen. Maybe, just maybe, if everybody had dash cameras, which we hope can help in a legal situation, which again would be such a terrible, dirty affair. Nobody wants to do that. So my prayer is that people would just be able to drive safely, do what they were taught in school to do, follow highway codes, be the only sane driver on the road, and make your right choices. Do the right thing, and we will all just be okay. Such that when an accident appears, it is truly an accident and not an act of carelessness. Most of what we experience is pure foolish driving, careless driving, people who do not observe any road rules. And that is why we end up in the situations that we do have. As you can see, everywhere you're overtaking on the left. This is on Thika Road, this is on any highway. Trucks never give anyone room to be able to make the right decision. Left, right, and center. This is how driving happens in Nairobi. Yet, you would find traffic policemen all over the place in the city busy with matatus. 5 here, 10 there, 12 there, 4 here. It's all about matatus. Who is supposed to put sanity on the highways? Who is supposed to ensure we are following rules on the highway? NTSA? Kura? Who are these? Roads need sanity, and we would have less traffic, less accidents, less deaths on the road because everybody observes the highway code. So maybe, just maybe, if we get better on this, a lot of things could shift. If everybody knows how they need to drive, where they need to drive, speeds they need to observe, lanes they need to follow, and this integrity would make a big difference. Not many people would be going through what we go through on our Kenyan roads. So share your experience. How is it driving on Kenyan roads for you? Is it smooth? Is it beautiful? Is it an experience? Or we just do what everybody's gotta do? And when you crash, tough luck for you. This is not how we should be driving. Yes, the motorcycles are not left. Look at this kind of driving. Do you see that? It is all because nobody observes what they need on the highway. Everybody drives and they tell you, as long as other people are driving, you drive. Go your way. You're not a traffic policeman. You have no right to tell me anything. And that is the response that we get on the roads until when there is a crisis. That is Kenyan driving for us. Left, right, and center. That is who we are. So I hope you stay safe. I hope you drive safe. When you leave in the morning, when you get back to your home, thank God that you are alive and you are safe. Otherwise, it's a total nightmare. And I pray and I hope that even with this video, not many of us will continue having such a hard time. Bye-bye for now. Let's make a change. Let's be different. Drive safe. Observe highway lanes. Observe the codes and just do what is right. Without checking on your neighbor, following what other people are doing, just do what is right. And we will have less accidents, less crises, less traffic, and everyone will get home safe, sound, and healthy. Until next time, see you on the highways. Be the good driver you are trained to be. Drive safe, arrive safe. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Yeah. Peleka kwa Ruto.
Sawa, nitapeleka kwa Ruto.